So, I decided that I was going to make a video about Silent Hill 1. I played it, and this is a review. I did have some notes down. Hold on. I have some notes down. And we're kind of going to just go over these notes and just see, we're just going to go over them. Number 1. Silent Hill got some crazy ass fucking controls. I mean, I started playing that shit and I feel like I was drunk in game. I mean, I don't know what game it was supposed to be on. So, it was on the Sony PlayStation PS1. So, for the PS1, I don't know what the difference would be for the controls. I mean, it still has 2 fucking sticks. It still has... I mean, what could really... Why did they have to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, the controls have to be the same. The PS1, I mean, like, I thought maybe... I don't even know what I was thinking. But the controls are fucking weird. I don't know what the explanation is for that, but it's goddamn weird. And it does take a minute to get used to. And even then, I don't think I really ever got used to it, because anytime I would panic, I definitely went back to being a drunk fuck and, like, running into the wall and just, like, not, having the correct camera angle. It was horrible. The first couple, I'd say 30 minutes was pretty bad. Once you start to panic, you kind of lose that momentum you had, and then you just fuck up. Oh, okay. I'm trying to jump points here, but let's go one by one. Yeah, the controls are hard. Number 2 is the camera. The third-person camera, which just goes hand in hand with the controls. So, we already kind of talked about that. Oh, shit, that game... Okay, so, like, most games, they give you a lot of shit to work with. You got, like, the fucking mini-map in the corner. You got, like, the fucking column, like, little... like, a box on the left that has what to do, next objective. While I don't really even pay attention to those shits anyways, I don't even really... Like, maybe a couple of times. I guess the mini-map is the only real thing I use. I don't even be looking at all the other shit on the hood, to be honest. But Silent Hill, I will have to say, I enjoy the no HUD. I enjoy just pure screen, you know what I'm saying? Like, Silent Hill, they didn't have a health bar, didn't have a fucking stamina bar, didn't have a fucking item bar, like on the bottom, on the upper. And I would say I enjoyed it. I enjoyed not having all that shit on my screen. Not saying that it ever really bothered me. I really don't give a fuck, to be honest. I'm not even paying attention to it half the time, unless it's like blaringly in front of me, like in middle screen. I'm probably not really looking in the corners, unless like even like, let's say I played, like when I played Fallout 4 and they have your health bar in the corner, I still died, because I don't even be looking at the fucking corner when I'm mid fucking battle anyways. I'm looking at the fucking screen and what I'm looking at. So half the time I don't even be looking at the fucking health bar or whatever the fuck. Maybe when my screen starts to get bloody, or they usually give you a signal when you're low on health, because they know you're not staring at the health bar mid battle. So it's not like the HUDs ever bothered me. Seeing the health bar in the corner didn't bother me. I know some games kind of overdo it. I've heard that complaint before. But like I said, after playing Silent Hill, I honestly do enjoy just the straight screen gameplay. No fucking HUD, no health bar, no fuck, none of that shit. I enjoyed it. I understand that some games may need it if they're a little bit more complicated than Silent Hill, but even then, I really did enjoy it. I feel like it got me a little bit more immersed because I'm not seeing all these HUD shit. Like, I'm really in the game. But yeah. Actually, I think immersion's one of the next bullet points. Oh, the next bullet point. Oh, actually, the next bullet point is that speaking of immersion, the soundtrack in that game is amazing. Beautiful. It is perfectly explains exactly how I feel, and the eeriness is beautiful. I don't know who the fuck made that soundtrack. Let me look that shit up. Akira Yamaoka is the composer and sound designer for the original Silent Hill 1999, as well as most of the series. And I can't, like, that show was great. Like, the music is great. I've always kind of heard the Silent Hill music through, like, Instagram or YouTube, but just playing the game and having it in your ear is a different experience, and it's fucking amazing. And I think it's great. I think they did it really fucking well. Like, how can you compose such a scared feeling? Like, how do you put emotions into music? That shit is just amazing to me, and he fucking nailed it. But yeah, and I think Silent Hill was scary. It was. And it wasn't like no like pop out scary like FNAF or maybe like Resident Evil kind of. It's kind of more of an immersion, back of your hair standing up, like situational fear. And I think that's great, and that's my favorite kind of fear. That's my favorite kind of, you know, intensity, I guess. You know, it's not really like a boo. It's more of like a ooh. If that makes sense. So that point is taken care of. The next point I got... Oh, the next point... Every time I say a point, I also say the next point. Anyways. Oh, okay, well, I did complain about the controls, but I will say I did like the fighting mechanics. I thought that was very satisfying to me. How you kind of have to... It's almost like parrying, but parrying is the attack, in which some monsters have certain movements that you kind of need to time, especially if you're using a weapon, you're not using a fucking gun, which I had to do a lot because I did not... there's a lot of moments where I didn't have a lot of bullets. I need more bullets. I didn't have a lot of bullets. And so, yeah, I had to use my weapon. And when you use a weapon, you kind of have to, like, hit at the right time. Or you're either going to hit them or they'll hit you first and then you can't hit them and then you're going to fucking die. So I do like the mechanics of the game. I like the shooting style. I do like the lock-on. The camera angle kind of pisses me off, but it's doable. But I do enjoy the fighting style in that game, and I do enjoy the monsters in that game. I think they're very creepy. I have some art right here in the back. I think I made a vlog about it a while ago. But that picture is the two puppet nurses, which is what I would say an iconic enemy from that specific game, because there's just, I think you fight them more than any other enemy in my fucking opinion. But the puppet nurses, I think they're really fucking cool. I really like the design. I think they're really gross, which is kind of the point. I made fan art of it, as you can see, like I said, but I think the designs are all pretty damn cool. I think some of them are pretty nasty. Some of them are kind of funny looking. I think the guy with the big ass claws, I think that motherfucker looks funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie. He kind of look like a mole. He literally is a mole. I think he's like a fucking mole or something. He almost kind of cute when I first saw him. I don't know why. Like, he had big hands. He kind of like kind of sitting in a penguin stance with his hands out. He got big claws. I was like, okay. But no, I had to kill him. But yeah, I enjoyed the design of the game. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't give a fuck about Harry. I give more fuck about that nurse girl. What the fuck was her name? Let me look that up. I finished this game like 2 weeks ago. I know that's not a long time, but that's enough for me to forget the motherfuckers' names. Lisa. Yeah, y'all know Lisa, right? Lisa got going on because she was kind of freaking me out in the beginning, talking about, oh, I feel like I was just meant to just stay in this room or some shit. I can't remember exactly what she said, but she was pretty damn creepy if you asked me. And yeah, I mean, Harry, yeah, he lost his daughter and whatnot, but low-key, I kind of forgot about his daughter halfway through the fucking game. I'm sorry. I forgot about his daughter halfway through the game because, like, yeah, he talks about his daughter beginning. Every time he talks to a person, he usually is like, I'm looking for my fucking daughter. Do you know where she is? But, like, when I'm in the game, and the cutscenes are only, like, 10 seconds long, and there's only, like, what, 10 of them? But in the main game, I'm forgetting that I'm looking for my fucking daughter. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? I'm so focused on surviving and not dying and the fucking controls and fucking all this other shit that I completely forgot about his fucking daughter. Spoiler alert, but I guess I should say it in the beginning somehow, but I don't know how I forgot about her. I guess I was just so focused on fucking Lisa and how freaky she was. She was kind of freaking me out in the beginning. And also that granny lady was kind of freaking me out too. That I completely forgot about that little girl. I got the bad ending where James like is like this in like some type of car or something. I think he's in a car. He's like sitting down. He's like this, dead, I think, with blood dripping down. And that was after we lost our daughter because the daughter and something else became one and then dipped. I can't remember exactly. But also, I think the reason why maybe I didn't kind of forgot about her is because I forgot to do a complete side quest, which is one of the fucking dots on here. So I was supposed to, like, you didn't have to, but it's a side quest where you can get this bottle of blood or something, like a cure Sybil, because Sybil starts to turn on you after a while, and then you didn't have to fight her. But I fucking skipped that whole shebang. And you know what's crazy is that when I went on YouTube to go see how I skipped that, I actually went to some of the places where you're supposed to go to find that side quest, but I don't know, I guess I forgot to go back to it because back to what I was saying. But yeah, I skipped a whole section where I could have saved Sybil, a whole fucking side quest. I skipped a whole fucking character, some middle-aged motherfucker. And I can't believe that. I'm actually kind of sad about that. Like, usually when I'm playing a game and I realize that I skipped some fucking side quest, I really don't give a fuck because it's a fucking side quest, and usually that doesn't mean shit. Or, like, if it does mean shit, it kind of, like, barely changes anything, or, like, it barely sways the fucking story. But, like, for once in my life, I regret not doing something in a video game. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't want to replay it. Not because I don't like the game, but I mean, I just played it. I don't know. I'm not kind of a replayer nor a rewatcher. Like, I have a couple of movies that I will rewatch maybe once a year. But I'm not that type of person who's like, oh my god, I played this game 3 times in a row or some shit. I'm not kind of like that. I'm not really like that. I'm kind of more of like a one and then done kind of person, kind of just like, unless like I really haven't seen the movie in a long time, then yeah. But I don't know, I just never really wanted to rewatch something I already watched, because like the scenes will start to pop up in my head, and it's like, okay, if I know everything that's gonna happen, what's the point of watching it? You know what I'm saying? I already know. But I don't know, maybe that's just me and I'm just delusional. But anyways, yeah, I somehow, and speaking of skipping shit, I actually did have to replay the games a couple of times. It took me, I think, 15 hours to beat this fucking game. When I looked it up on YouTube, more than almost all the fucking videos took less than fucking 7 or something. I'm like, how the fuck you beat this game in fucking 7 hours? You must have replayed this shit like 10 times, because ain't no fucking way. I had to replay it. Not the whole thing, but like a good amount of chunks, because I either missed something. That's literally it. I just fucking missed something. Like, for instance, I didn't get the shotgun. I did not grab the shotgun for that big, for the lizard, right? Because that's what they call him in the game, basically. The lizard boss, which is probably one of the first bosses. I think it is the first boss. Yeah, I think it's the first boss. I went against that boss for, on God, maybe 45 minutes trying to beat that boss, because all I had was a fucking pistol with like 10 bullets and my fucking crowbar. When I basically almost rage quitted and I kind of looked up a tutorial, that's when I realized that the motherfucker in the tutorial has a fucking shotgun. Which I already kind of clocked earlier, because I was getting shotgun shells but no shotgun. But I thought that, because in games, like in new games, when you get a new item, or when they want you to have a new item, it's either just given to you forcefully, or it makes it so fucking goddamn obvious that there's no way you would fucking miss that. But in Silent Hill, nah, motherfucker, that shotgun was in a fucking bathroom on the second fucking floor, in a fucking bathroom stall. I don't know how I missed that, because I swear to God I was checking every fucking room in that game, because I knew it was that kind of game where you should be checking every room, kind of like Resident Evil, where it's like, you need to find stuff to keep going, you need to find ammo, you need to, like, you know, it's a puzzle game kind of shit where you gotta look for shit. So like, I was looking through it. I don't know how the fuck I missed that one bathroom. I swear to God I went through that shit. I mean, there's 2 bathrooms on every 4. I don't know, I missed one, I guess. But then I get the shotgun and I fucking beat that motherfucker in less than 30 fucking seconds. I'm not kidding. I put like 3 or 4 shotgun bullets in that motherfucker and he died instantly. It was the greatest relief of my fucking life. The greatest relief. I mean, it was incredible. I just couldn't believe how powerful the shotgun was. I'm not kidding. When I put 10 fucking regular bullets in him and it hit him like 10 times with the fucking crowbar, and this motherfucker would not go down and I would die. But 3 shots from the fucking shotgun, that's crazy to me. And when I went to go fight Sybil, because like I said, I skipped an entire part, I didn't even have any hunting rifle ammo. Bro, I swear to God, I was going up against Sybil for at least probably another fucking hour. Just like the first fucking boss. Because I didn't have any fucking ammo. I didn't get the fucking potion. And all I had was 5 bullets of a regular ass pistol and the axe. So I shot her with the axe and I just kept backing up enough where I could hit her, but not enough where she could hit me, because my range was longer than hers. So I just kept backing up, hit, backing up, hit. Well, she comes forward and she'll try to reach for me, but because I'm backing up, she can't reach for me. So I'm basically cheesing the fuck out of this boss. Actually, my boyfriend is cheesing the fuck out of this boss because I fucking rage quitted after I realized I fucked myself this far into the game. And he did it. After like 30 minutes, he fucking did it. I'm not even kidding. I think it took 15 minutes to kill her with that method of just hitting her with the axe and backing up slowly at the same time for 15 minutes straight. I'm not kidding. That shit took him so fucking, maybe not 15 minutes. I'm gonna say fucking like 8 minutes tops. Maximum 10, minimum 6. But yeah, that shit was crazy. But that was, yeah. But he did beat it for me. Thank you, my boyfriend, Kevin, for that one. We appreciate it. Because I would have rage quitted right there. Because I was fucking fucked, man. But yeah. On to the next point. All in all, I would say the game is fucking good. And it honestly makes me want to play the second one. So, yeah. It was a solid fucking game. I'd give it a good fucking 8 out of 10. I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you. That shit was solid as motherfucker. It was a good fucking game. And for a scary game, because I feel like scary games are kind of like the harder games to make, because you have to evoke an emotion that is not easily invoked through a screen. Like, yeah, there's scary movies and stuff, but like, I feel like it's easier to write an action-packed story than a scary story, because fear is like just one of those things that are just hard to not surprise you with, but yeah, I'd say basically surprise you with. I mean, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, that's just my take. I feel like scary stuff is harder to write, because maybe it's because I don't get scared too easily, so I don't find a lot of scary stuff scary. So when someone's like, oh, this is scary, it's like, oh, is it really though? Or is it just like scary? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, that's just my take. But Silent Hill, it got me. And it wasn't like no scary pop out shit. Like no like in your face type shit. It was pretty tame, and just immersion was the key to that. But yeah, that's I think the game was fucking great. I'm definitely gonna play Silent Hill 2. Right now I'm playing Mario 64 with my boyfriend. I'll probably come out with notes on that as well. I mean, I don't feel like I don't know, some games I don't really feel like doing reviews on, because I just don't be taking them too seriously. Like Mario 64 is one of those games that you could low-key just be fucking around in. Maybe I could do a review on it. I don't even know if I'm gonna be doing review videos. This channel is a complete mess and has a bunch of random shit on it. So we'll just see, however it goes, however the wind blows. And that's the end of this review.